crazy as it sounds, we did some work for a defence company, part of BAE, and they brought tanks and planes back from the Gulf, repaired them and shipped them out again. You should see what we're in some of these crates. I was just like a small boy again looking at a Chieftain tank with like a bullet through it. It was unbelievable. But the lad on the back door on 12 grand a year on the forklift said, if you do this, this and this and move this about, we'll actually get more in, we can turn them over quicker and we ship them out quicker. Saved him literally hundreds of thousands of pounds. Nobody asked him until they said, well, all right, let's get everybody involved and ask, well, why don't you do this? Well, why did you never tell us before? I'm not in management. Get them involved. Get them involved. You'll be actually surprised. Now then,
culture, but that's the culture you get in a small or a medium-sized company, whereas you are rightly describing
big companies,
a charismatic MD who cares about his workforce, okay, and they care about him and care about their livelihood.
Exactly.
Then you get big multinational PLCs with a faceless board somewhere who couldn't give a toss about it. Okay, and that's where it all goes pear-shaped.
Yeah, and that's why we were taken in to do some training. Get the management. I mean, you're right. The dining room was carpeted with the rail round for the management, and the plebs sat over there. You know, we went, for the love of God, what are you doing that for? Yeah, get the management involved in the thing. You are management. You know, remember this. Remember this when you're talking to somebody internally. Ask them their ideas. What do you think? All right, you probably get 6,000 ideas, but there'll be a gem. There'll be a gem somewhere, and it's worth it. And reward them for it. Everybody's going, that's cash. Doesn't have to be cash. Gift vouchers, they're deductible, whatever. You name it. Give them. Tell you the best one ever that we used to use, extra day off. Great idea. Go away. Don't come back for 3 days. Well done. Are you sure? Yeah. Because you budgeted to pay it anyway. So just give them the time off. Okay, so all go and hug your staff tomorrow. You mean no? Right, customer facing. I've overrun, haven't I? Right, this is the one. This is the one. Right, first and absolutely foremost, even if you're lying, always, always, always talk up a recession. Because what we all do, and I talked to a few people before, and I did, oh God, we're in a recession, times are odd, the Aston's gone back, oh, whatever. You know, we all talk up a recession. Yeah. So if somebody says, oh, how are you doing, it's bad out there, blah, 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 you know, times are difficult. We've got some great products, support those customers, got some great orders in the pipeline. You know, we will be here in 2 or 3 years' time. We are going forward. Of course it's tough, don't lie. Oh, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, it's tough, but we're here to stay. Simple as that. And what Honda did, very cleverly, we don't need the money off the government. Subconsciously, you're going, oh, they must be doing all right then. I won't buy a Nissan because if it goes boom, nobody will ever repair it. But I might buy an Honda because people think like that. People think like that. I wasn't sure what the audience was mixed actually on this one or not. Grab a recession, yeah? Grab a recession and use it to learn. Talk up a recession. Embrace a recession. Strange thing to say, but it's very true. And the best, we'll come on to it later on again, the best salespeople, which you all are because you all own businesses, are made in a recession. It's easy to sell in a great upward market. How easy is it to sell a house or a car or whatever when you go to the bank, can I have some money? Yeah, how much would you like? Have a bit more. It's dead easy. But how hard is it to sell when everybody goes, oh, don't want to buy anything? That's when great salespeople are born. Absolute fact, and it will make you a lot better person. So, grab a recession by its head. I'm trying to think of a better word than that. Okay. Okay. So I said, never tell people you're struggling, right? You're getting close to that bit where they might tip to take the order or they're going to walk away. And you go, oh, look, please, I need this business, we're struggling. No, never ever do it. A sympathy sell is not a long-term customer. It's not a long-term customer at all. I walked past, there's a fabric shop on the high street in the metropolis that is Burnley, and it had on its windows, sale or bust. If you don't buy, we'll close. I'm thinking, for the love of God.
Threat.
Yeah, it's a threat. And people walking past say, I'll never take it back there, it'll go bust. You're probably never going to take it back here, you know. But suddenly, they're in trouble. Confidence. Confidence. So talk up a recession. It's your first key thing. God, it's tough, but I love it. We're doing well. Lie. I'm a salesman, give us a break. Okay, now then. Again, talking up a recession. Confidence, like I mentioned before. This is very, very key, absolutely key point. Why do people buy certain products from certain people? People buy people. And it's that simple. You can't get it any simpler than that. And people buy from confident and successful people. Fact. Absolute and utter fact. Image is important. Now, I'm not saying you turn up in an Aston Martin and you look too flashy and blah, 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 blah. Well presented, clean, tidy, thoughtful, caring about your business, caring about what you do, caring about your customers. You're looking successful, you're acting successful. People buy that. People walk past a shop that's got sale or bust on. You know, they buy from people. Now, you probably already know about body language and things like that. Only 7% of your communication is what comes out of your mouth, the words you use. Everything else is the body language, is the image that you give off. Most purchasing decisions are made within 30 seconds. So if you walk in and somebody doesn't like you, within the first 30 seconds, they've made up their mind, actually, I don't like you. I'll point at you for that one. Actually, I don't like you, because I don't like everybody. He can have the best pitch, the best product, the best price around. But if I don't actually genuinely like him, I might not buy off him. I might go to someone else. Pardon?
It explains a lot.
It explains a lot. Yes, it's like my lack of success with women, but never mind. Yeah. Okay, so look successful, act successful, remember. Now, strangely enough, there was a big survey from buyers, 2,000 buyers. What are the first two things? A massive list. Really weird. Shoes and fingernails were the first two things that cropped up on the list. Thanks. Thanks. It's amazing what people pick up without you even realising. So, if you wear nail varnish, lads, ladies, you know, if it's chipped and things, they'll notice things like that. If your fingernails are dirty, if your shoes are messy, they notice really weird little things.
Never wear pointy shoes.
Never wear pointy shoes. Very good. Never stand asleep at the bar, come on.
Just listen to these guys, they're interesting.
Okay. It's a recession. Nobody's buying out. Garbage. Absolute garbage. People still buying a recession, or else the whole planet had damn well stopped working. They may buy in reduced quantities. They may actually take a little bit longer to make that purchasing decision. That's the big thing. Should I buy it today, or should I buy it in 3 months' time? In a recession, people purchase more on what we would class as an emotional purchasing decision than a rational one, or should I say stop buying. Yeah? The decision to actually buy a car has been made. I'm going to put it off for 3 months. Why? Well, because things might not be as good. How do you know? Don't know. So, but I'm going to hang off anyway. And that's the issues that a lot of people have got. I did it the other day. As family, I spent a certain amount of money on my holiday. And I went back home and went, I've saved 20% off my holiday. Great, great, well done. I've still spent £3,000 on my holiday. I've saved 600 quid. Great deal. But I've still spent £3,000. Now, we were talking about cars before. On the news, how bad is it? The 30% down in sales in January alone. That is a big number of cars, is that? But break it back down. Out of 10 cars sold, 3 are not being sold at the moment. 7 are still being sold. There are still 7 cars being sold at this present moment in time. So 70% of people are still buying.